All right, it's July 26th, Sunday, 2020, and the tomatoes are completely out of control. As you can see by the handsome stick there, which is an 8-foot tall board, the tomatoes are almost 8 foot high, and they're blocking out the Wisconsin 55s, and that cannot be permitted. So I'm going in there today, and I'm going to hack them up. And while I do that, you may enjoy a few small videos from earlier this week, starting with Monday, July 20th, and then a few more things. All right, it's Monday, July 20th, and this will be a little early supplemental to the week garden video, but we're going for the first onion. Ooh, you can just feel the roots getting cut when I put that under there. I think I better come at it this way too. Ooh. All right. This is the Ailsa Craig. Oh. There we go. Ailsa Craig. Gosh, I hope it tastes as good as I'm hoping it tastes. Ayan. Ayan. It's a Tuesday. Maybe get a little rain today, a little sprinkles coming down on the radar. Probably will poop out before it gets to us like every other one did this summer. But put in some spinach and some lettuce. That stick there, the yardstick there, is the row of spinach. Then 18 inches later, we have a row of lettuce, spinach, lettuce, spinach. So the spinach seeds said that they gave me 500. You're supposed to sow them for baby lettuce at 60 seeds per foot. I got something a little over 3 feet. Probably overseeded it a bit. Oops. The spinach seeds are a lot bigger. I was surprised. So spinach, lettuce, spinach. Maybe get some greens in at the end of August and in September. Gardening. It's July 25th in the morning, and Pam found red tomatoes, and we're eating them on her birthday. Yay. And that's her picking them right there. Full report to follow. Before. After. Before. After. All right, the cutting has been done. Probably took a top 1.5 foot off of it, and especially towards the side of the Wisconsin 55s. A little bit of more trimming over on that side too. Lesson here is next year, please plant the fast growing ones in the back. That said, the original idea was to have the doc be able to see her cherry tomatoes right off the driveway and pick them and run inside, and that actually did happen this week. So maybe a couple of cherries on the fence, I don't know. But felt a little guilty about chopping these off. That said, at the Drumlin farm, they literally take a hedge trimmer and just go on the rows to top them all off and force things to production. So tomatoes, cherry tomatoes especially, getting chopped off. All right. So now on with the regular tour. All right, we're back to Sunday, July 26th. And as noted in the earlier video clip, we planted spinach and lettuce on Monday, and it's Sunday, and this stuff's already coming up. I probably planted them too high a density, but that's the spinach there. You can see they're getting up to be, some of the little branches are all over an inch. And then there's the little lettuce units up over there, and I planted spinach, lettuce, because I ran out of lettuce seeds because I probably overplanted. That said, we should be able to clip these and eat them through the fall if they grow quick enough, and looks like they're off to a good start. As mentioned earlier, we had rain, thank God, probably somewhere on the order of an inch and 3/4 this week, and boy was it needed. That said, haven't had it in a few days. I probably got to water today after the video. You can see the onions are in various stages of floppiness, but they still grow and are green, so I keep them. And that Ailsa Craig onion that we grew harvested the other day, was it last week or earlier in this video? God, it all runs together. We ate it all. So you're gonna get to see another Ailsa Craig onion video harvest. So you can feel a little Rudy gets cut. Oh, maybe not so much. Oh. Let's see here. Get under that guy. Ailsa. Fairy Rock. Ailsa Craig. Ailsa Craig. I guarantee. Now that reference, that strange way of speaking, is this Cajun cook that used to be on PBS back in the day, and used to watch him, and he was quite a character, and he cooked Cajun food and used to say I guarantee and onion. And so Ailsa Craig onion. I'll come back and get that one. All right, so onion and green beans. Gotta remind the doc there are a few green beans on that plant, probably enough for a small meal. The carrots look like they're finally taking off back under there. That's cool. And this accursed dill, which grows everywhere. Once you have it, you can't kill it. But the carrots and beets are going. She needs to get another line in. More on the onion. The Pattersons, a number of them seem to have flopped over, and I don't think I did it. But that was a good rainstorm we had the other night. Maybe that's what it was. All right, so the Pattersons are getting a little floppy, and I ain't quite as big as the Ailsa Craigs, but I'm gonna keep letting them go, see what happens. These are the ones that allegedly dry and will store for months and months. This is getting a bit impassable here, so I'm not gonna try it. I'm gonna go through the long way. As you can see, there are many little cherry tomatoes here. These are the Sun Golds that the doc planted from seed, these first ones here. Lots of cherries coming, and some of the older ones, as we've noted, have begun to turn a little on the red side. Let's see if we can get an angle there between all these leaves. There we go. They're turning, and so we're starting to harvest. Had a couple of little handfuls this week, and I have a feeling we're going to have bucketfuls shortly. So that's the Sun Golds. Our Wisconsins continue to grow. Yay team. And you can see in here some Wisconsin tomatoes. Looks like a few of them are really nice. Right? So happy. Okay, here are the early girl coming in. We'll see when we can actually get growth. You can see some of that little moldy stuff on the bottom. Some of these plants react with greater resistance to it than others. The Defiance, kind of just letting them grow wild. See what the heck happens to the Defiance. By name, I suppose you should do that. All right, see how the Defiance do. The butternut squash. Remember how little that guy was from last week? Like 6-7 inches long. Did you get that? Yeah, there you go. How about that? So the butternuts seem to be holding up to the squash borer, whereas Mr. Kennedy, the cucumbers have taken a beating. Look at those monsters, though. I mean, The problem with these damn zucchini, I'm sorry, these are zucchinis. The problem with these damn zucchinis is you have to be here every day. You can't keep up. So I guess what I'm thinking is, on the zucchini front, maybe we don't plant as many next year, or just plant a few, because once they come so fast that they just end up in the compost. And we also discover, of course, that the accursed squash borer beetles like to eat them, and that's too bad. But zucchinis, yeah, we can't keep up with this in the CSA that we belong to now. Swimming in vegetables. Thank God. All right, so that's your weekend update for July 26, 2020. Gardening.